Welcome back to a sunny September morning on SAXTHORPE. We are just giving the cows a bucket full of potatoes because they were very low. In fact, they'd got no moisture food at all. We are getting pretty full with milk again, so I think we'll get the John Deere to start taking that for selling. The sheep are okay at the moment. They will require some food tomorrow, probably. But for now, what we'll do is we'll get this part back up. We will fire up the John Deere. Make sure this is out of the way. It's probably caught on a bale. There we go. And then we can get this selling whilst we, there we go, trailer detached, start soybean harvest. So we've got the soybeans to do and the barley. We'll start with the soybeans, and then if we have time we will hop across to the barley field. But the plan first is to just get this loaded up. Are we close enough? No, we're not. There we go. And then what we'll do is, whilst it is filling, there we go. Let's take a look at the best place. Sawmill grain. There we go. Standard. Good old sawmill grain. There we go. Right, we can close the covers, bring up the auto drive menu, and we want to deliver to selling points and sawmill grain. There we go. Hopefully that will make its way there without too much hassle. How much have we got left? 6,000 litres. That's fine. We only need to do the one trip. Checking which way it's going to go. Perfect. Lovely. Right, we will hop out here. I have repaired and refueled the combine, so there's nothing more to do than just get the header attached and start cutting some soybeans. And we're on the first headland, and the yield is looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. Not bad for soybeans. Oh, here goes the milk selling. Come on. Give us some more cash. Get it rocketing. Place your bets now. What are we going to end up with? 90k? More than that. Excellent. Never going to reach 100k off that. Wowzers. Is it a good price at the minute? Not bad. Not bad at all. 36 grand off that. Not too shabby. There we go. Get back down this side. So this field is probably one of the smallest we've got. But we're nearly 50% full, so that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. So we should probably get both fields cut in this episode. That's then everything harvested. So then we need to look at what we're going to put in for next year and what we can plant now, etc. We need to plough the potato field That's a job to get done. Probably on a worker. But we'll see. It might be that we do a bit of both. We'll do some and then put it on a worker. You know, we can see when we get to that point. Now, I'm quietly confident that we will get all the way round the field with this tank load. There we go. Hello, trees. In fact, what we might do is complete this headland. That should then free up the field waypoint for auto drive, and yeah, we'll get one of the tractors over here to do some carting for us. So first unload done rather successfully. Squaring off this side of the field, other side was where we set the VCA course, so that is done. But yeah, you can see it's a relatively small block of land, but yielding very, very well. So, like I said, very happy with that. It's gonna be most likely the fact that we sell these. They're probably, yeah, they're not worth. They're too valuable, really, to be selling, to be using as feed. So, I think, yeah, we'll be waiting until June, July time, get these sold at their best price, hopefully. Top up the bank balance. But yeah, we've got some decent income streams now. Got the clothing that is making us, well, fortune. Got the strawberry jam started again. We've got the milk. We've got the rams when they come of age, so to speak. But yeah, I think this is. I'm happy with where we are. I think what we can start to do, like we did in the last episode, is when we do have that injection of cash, we should be able to start potentially expanding our fields even more, or expanding the farm even more, should I say. So yeah, that's got to be the plan, hasn't it? See a little bit more of the map, even if it's just this top corner. Yeah, I think, you know, we're alright for machinery. I am always tempted to increase the amount of tractors that we've got, but I think we're alright with the selection we've got at the moment. The combine is fine. We've got the new trailers, we've got the drill, we've got everything that we need, I think. Do we maybe purchasing a planter? I don't think we own a planter, do we? Feeders? No, we haven't got a planter, so maybe get a planter at some stage. But yeah, for how we're doing, I think we're in a good place. Can't think I would change anything. But yeah, next step is to consider the planting for next year, which is probably going to be very similar. We'll try and get some rotation going, just to mix things up a bit through the fields. Still think we're okay with just the 2 grass fields, although the temptation is there to maybe swap those about, but potentially not this year. Just for time, I think, really, at the moment. But yeah, that is the plan. Nearly 70% full again from another headland, and that'll be 2 up and down rows. But yeah, look at the map. Bottom left, dark green for the majority of it. So yeah, banging yields. Well, we've done 2 passes since the last unload, and we're over. We've just got to 50%, which I didn't think it was going to be this good. Soybeans are a weird one. They're a bit like canola in the sense that you get a good return, but the yields are never that good. But these, I am flabbergasted at how well these have done in this field. Clearly it's good soil type. Clearly it was the way that they were seeded, drilled, looked after by the farmer, aka moi. But yeah, jokes apart, it's good. It's going to bring us in a little bit of money. We're not going to get masses, but we're up to what, 38,000 litres so far. So I would expect to get to 40, 45 maybe. Fingers crossed. Yeah, this pass, 2 passes over there to the right of us, and we should be, well, we will be all done. Whether it fits in one trailer or not, I'm not bothered. We can drive back to the yard and tit directly into the silo, so that's all good. We still need to deal with the straw that we've got stacked around various different fields. I mean, it's no big, we've got auto load, so it's no big problem. But I would like to have a look how much we've got left. Cows aren't using a great deal, but we will be getting some calves soon, so the usage will go up a bit. So yeah, we'll need to see how much we keep, how much we get rid of. That's a problem for another time, so that's handy. We're going to end at the right end of the field for exiting. Right, get the old VCA on and start our last 2 passes. Hopefully we'll get to the end of the road before we need to unload. I didn't clock quite how full we were, but yeah, we'll see. Won't be a major problem if we have to back out and call the worker to get us unloaded. In fact, we should be alright, I think. 8% left in the 7. It is 1,000 litres left to go. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. I think we're going to do it. 500 litres left. 250. That is bang on. Lovely. What we can do is all go out, make the turn, don't hit the tree. Oh, that was close. Beacons on. We'll lower down. And we're full. So it stops, so not to waste any. And yeah, wait to get unloaded. So the trailer is full. 40,000 litres gone in there. So we're gonna, yeah, 45,000 easily. What we can end up with, just over, yeah, 45,202 litres, which, well, there we go, is not too shabby at all. So where is that going to clear off to now? Okay, it's going to go the long way around, which is fine. That will give us chance to unfold the transforming header, lower it down, and disconnect it. Not quite sure what was going on then. But there we go. We can get spun around like so. There we are. We can clear that. We'll get that attached. I don't know why it's been so ferocious. Do a nice big UE and get back to the silo, get it emptied, and then hop straight into the barley field. Well, it seems to be, and barley, again, we know is a high yielding crop anyway, but we're doing good for the old harvest yields today. I know, like I say, barley does generally yield more than soybeans anyway, but still it could be a shocking harvest. But yeah, we're into the green and the dark green, so job is a good one. I'm not quite sure why I've gone the direction that I have. We'll make it work. We will make it work. There's the remnants of the spud harvest. I enjoyed that. The video's actually doing pretty well so far. It's only been out a day. But yeah, it's up there. It's nice to have one that is doing well, and whether that's the bit of the old kind of clickbaity title stuck in the mud, don't know. But yeah, I mean, this is, and I've said it previously, this is the first time really that I've experienced not a game coming to the end of its life, because it's not, but you know what I mean, the hype around it is sort of fading, I guess, and that's not me being derogatory towards the game, because I love it, but I guess people are sort of maybe not sure, bored of watching. I don't know, it might just be me, but I think, you know, talking to a few people, the views generally are dropping off a touch, maybe, I think is probably the way to put it. So it's nice to have, what I'm saying is it's nice to have one that is doing well by my standards anyway. So we are rapidly approaching being full, and I've completely sort of messed this one up. Like I say, I don't quite know why I went in the direction I did, but never mind. There we go. So we will find, aha, the fast track, and we'll get the old cover open. I do like these trailers. Aha. The only thing I wish, and I don't think it would make much difference, is if I'd not had the sidebars here. Don't think it helps with the buns in the fields and getting stuck, although they don't sit, well, they do sit a little bit lower than the drawbar, but yeah, when the workers tend to go off on a bit of a tangent, they get stucks. But it could just be, what I'm saying is it could happen either way without them. So yeah, I like them, they're cool. I do like the operation of them, and the fact that you have to open the rear door manually as well. I think that is pretty cool. There we go. We'll get unloaded. We'll probably, what I'm thinking is we'll go to the end, up to the hedgerow, cut down the field, and then come back across, so we've got the auger on the correct side. I think is going to be the plan. Right, let's put this out the way. There we go. Ooh. Kiss the crops there. That can stay there. until such time that we have cleared the headland and the waypoint is out of crops. So let me get this field properly opened up, and I'll be back with you. Well, that's better, certainly. Going the right way around the field with the combine, just it feels right. I was just thinking, it's been a weird one so far this year, and I guess it's probably still maybe a little early, but I haven't actually seen any combines out yet, or certainly in fields. I've seen fields that have been harvested, but yeah, just missed seeing them, and the fields out the back of the house have not been planted this year. I think the land has changed hands, and they've let it just sort of be overgrown. Yes, yeah, it's I haven't really, yeah, the only thing I've seen so far, there's been plenty of tractors, and there's been the odd forage harvest to go past the house. I think there's a lot of silage going on, a lot of dairy farming around here, but yeah, there's been OSR fields that have been cut now, but yeah, I guess it's probably still a little early, so fingers crossed. It was good to see him in the field. Whoa, there we go. Right, what we can do this time round is get the old auto drive set. So field 30, turn that on and close that. We should be, I think we're on the same one. Yes, we are. So they should come and get us unloaded, and that will be, yeah, that'll be the trailer full, so that's jobs are good at. But yeah, it's been weird. Like I say, I'm guessing, yeah, maybe touch early for wheat potentially. But yeah, fingers crossed. I do see some, 'cause it is cool to see him in the field. But yeah, like I say, plenty of grasswork equipment goes past. A lot of big trailers, and the old big, I think it was a crone one I saw the other night. So yeah, it's quite cool to see that stuff moving around. Very lucky to live in a rural area. Not when it comes to internet. Internet's pants, but everything else does have its perks. So hopefully that's going to find the right position. And stop. Yes, lovely. I don't think we're going to bother with the GPS line. It's a very, very strange shaped field. If we were going to go anywhere, we'd be going in that direction. So yeah, we'll get unloaded, we'll crack on, and hopefully get the baling done in this episode as well. Be good to get the field cleared, then we can get the mulching done in both, limed, and then everything apart from the spud field is ready for planting. Another tank full emptied, and we've already put 40,000 litres of barley in. Yeah, 40,000. Another 29 sat in there, and whatever is left to cut. So yeah, worth doing. Good old barley. I think what we'll do is most likely we will sell any wheat, barley. I don't think we've got any oats left. Oh, we have got oats, yeah. We'll keep those to sell, which will then fund grain grist and other bits and bobs. Brewer's grain, well, that's not very expensive, but all adds up. Do need to remember before advancing to tomorrow that I need to feed. Is that all going to fit? No. Haha. I do need to feed cows and top the sheep up because they are relatively low on food and we want to keep their health as high as possible. The cows, who seem to be taking an absolute age to reproduce. I'm going as quick as I can through the months, but yeah, there's only so many hours you can skip. We've got a lot to do. We've got a big farm. So yeah, the sheep take some looking after as well, but hey, it's all good fun. I do enjoy doing it, and it doesn't take long. It doesn't take long at all. So yeah, shouldn't grumble really, but not much left to do. We are definitely going to fill the hopper again, I would think. Yeah, another 4,000 litres here easily. So that'll be 80 something thousand litres, which is pretty good. So yeah, weird shape field, this one. I like it though, how they sort of all nest together. Very UK like. You don't get many completely square fields, if any. So yeah, it's all good. Right, we're going to take another pass off of the top of the field here, and then finish off this weird triangular bit, and we are done. Harvest is nearly complete. Well, a full trailer load going off booby tip, so that's 80,000. Nearly said in the bank, but in the silo. So we're going to be about 85, 86, 87,000 litres, something like that. Which, actually, maybe not. Might be a little bit optimistic with what we've got left. We'll say 80, 85,500, I reckon. Have a bit of a bet with me. It's surprising. So we're not even taking a full header's width. It's still going up rather well. We're going to get a few bales off of here. Now, I don't think we'll finish all of the baling in this episode, but we will definitely make a start. Probably going to use the Valtra, I think. Quite fancying jumping in Nemo. Follow Ollie Blogs, you'll know he's got an orange Valtra as well, or he has at the moment anyway. He's wanting another Fendt 728, is it he's got? Right, so 86,500 litres job is a good one. So what to do? Let's put this. Actually, we pull into here. There we go. We can unfold the header, lower it down. That is supposed to keep on going. That is very bizarre. Very bizarre. Get hatched up, hooked up. That's hooked and attached. We'll get hatched up, hatched up to the header. Pull out, get the old auger open, and get this dumped into the silo when the JCB is out the way. Park this up, grab the old Valtra, find the baler, and crack on with that job. In fact, let's be dead cheeky. Will it go over the top? No. Oh, pack it up, pack it in. There we go. Is that going? I'm confused. Have we filled? We've never filled the silo again. Has it just moved us out of the way? Turn auto drive off. Oh, I think we have, you know. 214. 100. 50. Yeah, we have. We filled the silo again. Right. Where to put the barley? Oh, I know. The shed that we put it in before. Or do we just sell it? What's the price at the minute? Oh, it's up. It's up. We will go to sawmill grain. We'll do that. Saves having to scoop it up in the future. There we go. That can go off and do that. Super. Right, I'll get this moved. We'll grab the voucher and start some baling. So, got the baler, and you probably can't see it from here, but when I jumped in the voucher, I think when I parked... confession time. When I parked the telehandler up earlier, and I nudged the bales, I think I've sent quite a lot flying, and we've clearly just dislodged them enough to be a bit destructive with the stack. So yeah, oops. Oh, barley's selling, that's good. Not expecting a massive amount. 8 grand, lovely, that's good. So we need to retrieve the fast track at some point, but no mad rush for it yet. We'll get the fast track probably on the bale trailer, I think, which should be good. And then, like I say, it's mulching, liming. What else do we need to do? Ploughing, seeding while we can. Quite a lot still to do before the year is out. Be the animals, mustn't forget that. That's probably, well, it is the most important job we need to do. Shift some wool probably as well. Yeah, it's all going on. I don't know whether to do a bit of a, not a behind the scenes, but a sort of, yeah, show everything next time. We'll do a bit of a, we've done quite a bit of sort of in and out of different jobs and harvesting, haven't we? So it might be an idea that we could just do some chores first. We'll see. Maybe spend a bit of time doing that. I'll have a think. See what takes me fancy, I reckon. But yes, I'm pleased. Harvest is done. Nice to get that lot out of the way. Silos full. Jobs are good and all that jazz. Right, I think we're going to head back down that way for this run. The old swaths are quite large. I don't think that's helped by cutting at a strange angle. As you can see, it goes a bit jaggedy. You get it bang on straight. Nice controlled swath, but yeah, be not patient. Take time and get right in the middle of it. It's not so bad. Yeah, teaching Granny how to suck eggs, telling you how to bale. But anyway, I am talking utter drivel, and you've probably heard enough of it for this episode. So I'm going to crack on. I'm going to get this lot done. And then next time we'll be into, like I say, field work, chores, all that stuff that needs to be done. And probably get a bit of seeding done at the same time. So thank you all very, very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, leave a like. If you've not yet, subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you as he spins round in the next one. Take care.